Menteri Rangba ka Jylla Conrad K Sangma ula Pynthikna dawa ya ka bhah puli puthi kumju ka bhah kam bhah jam jong ki samla try retry muluk haki tnad sorkar pdeng badan ha ka Jylla. Menteri Rangba ula ong haba jubab ya ka short duration discussion hapo ying dorbar ha ka ar pulai trik rempang kabalawan ra da unong yalam ka VPP ba Arden Miller basawman halor ka jingpil ka sorkar banyada ya ka hok jong ki try retry muluk haki shlem trekam jong ka sorkar pedeng ki badan ha ka Jylla. Kani ka jingatai halor ka hok ki try retry muluk laya shimbanta da unong ay buit ka sorkar bad MLA amlarem mala kemen rumbui MLA kamelim ba Ronnie V Lingdo MLA Syllad ba Balajit Kupar Sinrem bad MLA Mauringkeneng ba Livingstone Karpran.
Citizen first is our motto. We believe that our citizens need to be connected with government for faster and efficient service delivery. I am happy to announce that we are coming up with a dedicated CM helpline call center.
Deputy Speaker, sir, at the outset I would like to thank you for allowing me to raise this short duration discussion under Rule 50 of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business on a matter relating to the failure of the government to protect the rights of the indigenous people in central institutions. Sir, why I am raising this very important issue? So, for the benefit of this August House, I would like to inform that there are about 45 to 46 or even more central institutions, which also include educational institutions and establishment, government establishment. These are College of Postgraduate Agricultural Studies, National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology, NEA, National Law University, Indian Institute of Geomagnetism, Department of Atomic Energy, Botanical Survey of India, Power Grid Corporation of India Limited, Central Pollution Board, Central Bureau of Communication, CPWD, Ministry of Tourism, Commissioner of Customs and Central Excise, Central Public Sector Organization like Power Grid, NIPCO, BSNL, Central Government Organization Northeast, Policy Academy, NIPA, ICAR, Botanical Survey of India, Airport Authority of India, Geological Survey of India, Anthropological Survey of India, Northeast Center for Technology Application and Reach, NECTA, Northeastern Space Application Center, NISAC, Northeastern Councils, and we also have military and paramilitary organizations like Eastern Air Command, Assam Regiment Center, Gurkha Regiment, Assam Rifles, Border Security Force, Central Reserve Police Force, Indo-Tibetan Border Police, Border Roads Organization, Military Engineering Services, MES, College of Community Science, formerly known as College of Home Science, Tura, College of Agriculture, CAU, Kradem Kulai, IM Shillong, Northeastern Indira Gandhi Regional Institute of Medical Science, NEGRIMS, National Institute of Technology, NIT, National Institute of Fashion Technology, NIFT, Institute of Hotel Management, IHM, College of Postgraduate Studies, CPGS, Nongsdare, Northeastern Hill University, Nehu, English and Foreign Language University, EFLU, Northeast Regional Institute of Education, NERI. So we understand that local tribals are underrepresented in central government offices. So there is an instruction, a standing instruction from the government of India, sir, under the Ministry of Personal, Public Grievances and Pensions, Department of Personnel and Training Establishment, compendium of instructions on reservation in appointments in post services in the central government. Reservation is provided to the members of the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other backward classes at 15%, 7.5%, and 27% respectively in the matter of appointment by direct recruitment to civil posts and civil services on all India basis by open competition. And sir, according to this notification, there is also a specific mention about the reservation and direct recruitment in Group C and D, attracting local candidates. And as per this instruction, Meghalaya under this group can avail up to 45% in direct recruitment. Therefore, sir, I feel when I look at this notification of the government that it would have been a blessing. Our youths could have derived benefits by the presence of many central establishments and institutions in our state. So, for example, like in the case of Nehu, we know that all the other northeastern states have got their own central university. But the problem here is that other tribal from other states, they still manage to get this 7.5%. However, the same is not practiced in other northeastern states. I was informed that in Mizoram, especially for the post of assistant professor, since it requires only a master's degree and net, none other than Mizo is getting a chance to get employment. But recently in Meghalaya, in Nehu, a local teacher is denied to get a job in Nehu, and in spite other tribal from other state managed to get it. So, sir, I feel that the government must take proactive measures as far as this facility is concerned. In the case of Negrims, so I was told that the administration there is too biased. They even violate the rule. It is supposed that not less than 20% of male nurses will be there in the institutions. But I was told that the Negrims have accommodated more than 20%. And these male nurses are coming from outside the state. What happened, I was told by the person concerned that our male nurses who are appointed on the contractual basis, they are made to train those male nurses coming from outside the states before they are kicked out. So, sir, this is a very serious issue, and I know that if the government can really take up the matter seriously, it will be a blessing to our unemployed youths. In the case of medical seats, let me draw the example from Manipur, RIMS. In RIMS, admission in MBBS, they allocated up to 24 persons for students from Manipur. And in BDS, up to 26 persons. And BSc Nursing, 32 persons. So, sir, I feel that if the government is taking this opportunity based on this instruction given by the government of India, then the state government can start writing a letter to each and every central institution and establishment in the state, inquiring about the strength of the local tribal in those offices. That is what I want to bring to the notice of this August House, because I know that it is not easy for the government to create government jobs in these days. As responsible public representative, we understand that government job has become saturated. So why should we miss this opportunity where we can ensure that all these establishments whom the state have given them a land, acres and hectares of land have given to these establishments. It is the job of the state government to ensure that they give a benefit to our people. Sir, I don't want to prolong my speech, but I think I've been able to convey my message very clearly to the government, and I expect that the government will take up this matter seriously so that our people, especially that falls under Group D and C, will be able to get the benefit out of these central establishments in the state. With these few words, sir, I wish you mercy.
Sir, I'm very thankful to Honorable Deputy Speaker for allowing me to take part in this short duration discussion. So what I want to raise here is that prevention is better than cure. In the morning, in the course of question hours, the reply of the Honorable Minister of Education that the teachers and staff, our placement is already been done and will be appointed by the NES. Sir, 38 number of EMRS in the state of Meghalaya, 52 posts each, about 2,000 posts is there. And Honorable Chief Minister, for the last many years, 3-4 years, he is trying his level best that reservation policy should be applied to this institution. Just imagine, sir, 1,956, about 2,000 family will come, and we have given 600 acre of land to set up the institution. And we have an understanding also, sir, for the lower post to give the job to the local who is eligible. So, sir, I request the government that without applying the reservation policy, we should not allow this institution to start as of now, sir. Let us wait, let us fight together so that honestly, because as I said, the qualification also, where they set up for this upper primary and thing is seated, not MTED. Many of our students have already have the qualification of MTED and graduate and B.Ed also. They could not apply because they didn't have the seated. So, sir, please, I just want to convey for the benefit of the youth of the state, let us not rush to start this institution. Let us wait. Let the reservation policy of the state apply. More than 2,000 youth of the state will be able to get job. It is a matter of great for the state of Meghalaya. So I urge the Chief Minister and the Minister of Education, look into this issue. Let us not rush. Let us stop issue NOC to the NES to start this school till the issue of employment in this institution is resolved. If we want to, then the president it said, then all over the school, all over this 36 school, which on the construction it will become a president. So I don't want to lengthen my speech with this only point, sir. Let us work together, join hands together, stop the nest to make this school function. Let us wait till or reservation policy apply. Thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, at the very outset, I would like to express my gratitude to the Honorable Member from Nongkrem, Sri Arden Miller Summit for having raised this short duration discussion under Rule 50 of the Rules and Procedures and Conduct of Business in the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly to the subject to discuss on the failure of the government to protect the rights of indigenous people in central institutions. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, there are quite a few central institutions in the state which cater to the needs of the people of the state, both in terms of opportunities for higher education and for employment for the people of the state. Sir, as you are aware, as per Central Education Institutions, Reservation in Admission Act 2006, admission in various courses in these institutes are as follows. Out of the annual permitted strength in each branch of study or faculty, 7.5% shall be reserved for scheduled tribe. In the state of Meghalaya, Mr. Speaker, sir, central institutes like the National Institute of Technology has reserved 50% of the total seats for admissions of students in their institutes which are offered to the home state. So in NIFT, 50% is reserved and offered to the home state. For example, out of 660 students in the BTech of NIT Shillong, there are at present 208 students from the state of Meghalaya. At the Institute of Hotel Management, Catering Technology and Applied Nutrition, Shillong, which follows the overall reservation of 7.5% for scheduled tribes from the country. An additional 13 seats are kept for students from Meghalaya for the program. Further, out of the 160 students in current first year batch of 160, 57 students are from the state of Meghalaya, which is around 35%, which is much higher than the percentage allotted to STs at 7.5%. The Northeast Hill University, the oldest central university in the state, with campuses in Shillong and Tura. Even though NEHU has reserved 50% of seat for STs of the country, 81% students who are enrolled in NEHU are from the state of Meghalaya. 81% are from Meghalaya. To answer to the question which Honorable Member had mentioned, LO had mentioned about Mizoram, 81% of the students in NEHU, studying in NEHU, are from the state of Meghalaya. Further, a weightage of 10% is given for admissions in postgraduate courses for students who graduated from colleges affiliated to or maintained by NEHU or are permanent domiciles of Meghalaya. The Northeast Indira Gandhi Regional Institute of Health and Medical Sciences, NIGRIMS, a premier regional institute, has earmarked 14 seats for Meghalaya out of 50 seats for the MBBS courses. So like was mentioned by some of the members regarding RIMS, similar provisions have been put here in NIGRIMS also. Apart from this, there are students from the state of Meghalaya who are studying in institutes like National Institute of Fashion Technology, Shillong, Northeast Regional Institute of Education, Shillong, IIM, Shillong, and College of Postgraduate Students in Agriculture Sciences, Umiam. So recruitment to various posts for employment in central government institutions is carried out as per the rules of the central government. In many central institutions, for Group A and Group B posts, the reservation is 7.5% for STs and 44% reservation is being provided in Group C posts to STs. In fact, many of our youths are employed in various institutions like NIGRIMS, NIFT, and NEHU. In some institutions, the representation is very good. For example, in National Institute of Technology, Shillong, out of 49 Group C posts, 40 are held by indigenous persons from Meghalaya. So out of 49 Group C posts, 40 are held by indigenous persons from Meghalaya. So between 2018 and 19 and 1920, some of the measures, like 2 batches of about 100 students from Meghalaya, were trained in collaboration with a premier civil coaching institute, namely Alternative Learning Systems in Delhi. And the classes were held in Shillong and in Tura. The coaching fees of 94,000 for a year-long program was sponsored by the state government as a scholarship per student, as these students were designated as Chief Minister's Civil Service Fellows. The students were selected based on written exams conducted at all the district headquarters, where more than 1,500 had taken the exams. Almost 35 of these students were able to secure jobs in the state and central government offices due to the coaching they received. So the government has been addressing the issue of employability of the indigenous youth from the state to be able to compete for jobs in central institutions by equipping and capacity building of the youth. The state government runs the All India Service Pre-Examination Training Center at Shillong, which extends free coaching facilities every year to candidates belonging to the state to prepare themselves for appearing in the competitive examinations conducted by the UPSC. The director of MATI is the ex-officio director of this center. So the coaching classes of the center are held at the auditorium hall of Meghalaya Administrative Training Institute at its campus in Mount India with a capacity of 100 seats, free hostel facility with a capacity of 50 seats was introduced in 2022 to attract students from the rural areas also. This capacity was increased in 2023 to 75 hostel seats due to the increasing demand for coaching. Students from all districts of the state have been accommodated. The classes are intensive, with classes being held usually from 10 to 5 p.m. Capable and dedicated faculties were drawn from reputed IAS academies on a weekly basis. So since inception of the center, 90 trainees have qualified for appointments to various jobs in state government, central government, banks, and other institutions. Recently, 3 students qualified for the UPSC Civil Service Exams 2022. 2 aspirants were also sent to Chennai for undergoing main coachings and were also accommodated at a hostel at the expense of the center. The number of applicants for the coaching classes increased from 1,500 to 2,000 in year 2023, which shows the growing demand for the coaching from the youth of the state. Due to the growing demand, the hostel seats were increased and the seat for coaching to 125. Students were selected based on entrance exam. Recently, 27 students who are undergoing training cleared the preliminary exams of the Meghalaya State Civil Service. So the government has been taking steps to provide facilities that can provide greater opportunities to our indigenous youth to be able to compete for both admissions and jobs. Many of our students from Meghalaya also studying in premier national institutions like IIT, IIM, NLU, and other major universities like Delhi University and Bangalore University, which shows they are capable of competing with the best in the country. So having said that, I have heard the different submissions that have been given by the honorable members, and as a house and as members of this august house and as public representatives, so we are all with the thought process and the different kind of concerns that members have raised. I don't think it is any member in the house who would disagree to this issue and would anyway say that, well, we don't need this. Yes, we do. And I'm very much in line with the thought process that has been laid. And we are working towards ensuring that maximum benefit should come to the youth of our state. While these institutions come and put their base and their setup out here, yes, our youth should get the opportunities, whether it's in the classes or whether it is in the job area. It is absolutely a very, very positive aspect, and as a government, we are also working towards ensuring that our youth are able to get maximum benefit out of these different institutes that are coming in. Having said that, sir, as mentioned, these are national and government of India institutions. And hence there are certain guidelines and certain provisions that are placed which are followed in most parts of the country. And therefore, to completely deviate from that may not be entirely possible. But yes, whatever is laid in the guidelines, those should be complied with. And wherever there is a possibility or flexibility of finding ways and means to include our youth will definitely be explored, sir. So therefore, it's something that is positive, and definitely, sir, as a government, we will do our best to ensure that our youth get the maximum opportunity in large institutes like this. Regarding the point mentioned by the honorable member from Amlarem also regarding the EMRS, so let me share with you that in an official meeting while we sat with the honorable minister of Tribal Affairs, he had indicated to us that he will definitely look into this matter and consider this matter of ensuring that we and our people get the reservation of the state to be applied for the EMRS. And we were very, very excited and thrilled when that information was given to us by the honorable minister. Of course, we did not get it in writing. So we are pursuing this matter. As mentioned, it is a great opportunity, and yes, thousands of jobs will be created in this, and it is a very, very positive suggestion. We have followed it up. The honorable member, when he was minister, it was his idea at that point in time, and we took it up and we have received a positive response, but we are yet to get any kind of formal written communication from the center. So we are moving towards it, but stopping the movement of work of the school may not be in the larger interest of how we work with central government, and we, and the message that we send to larger institutions and the central government. So we will need to take it up aggressively. We will move with the central government. We will take up the matter once again, sir. I will again personally look into this. I cannot assure, because as I said, it is a matter of a decision that has to be taken by central government, but I can assure the honorable member in the House that I will move and make sure that I put all efforts that's possible and at every level possible to try and achieve this objective so that our youths are able to benefit, sir. Sir, lastly, I would like to also mention that when these large institutes come into our state, sir, we have to look at the larger impact it has on our ecosystem. So therefore, the benefits are multi-level and are multi-pronged. So there is definitely the opportunity for our youth to study, which we should try to maximize, which we will try to push every institute to do that. Number two is the employment generation that can be done, especially in terms of the grade C. This is also another area within the defined provisions that are there, and wherever there's a possibility to push, So from the state government, we would desire and we would definitely move in that line because it's something that will really benefit the youth of our state. Third, sir, we need to also realize the larger impact on the economy where people come in and it adds to the investment that is done. One institute coming in, it means hundreds of crores of investment in terms of the infrastructure that is coming in. EMRS schools alone, sir, if you just calculate the number of schools, there will be an investment of almost 1,200 crores into the economy of the state. Not only that, sir, the amount of the work, once the schools start functioning, the organizations start functioning, the people who are there working in, the economy around that place, and the economy that depends on making that institution run. For example, shops, supply, food items, vehicles, and other kind of support structure that is there. It impacts the environment, the ecology, the economy, and the overall ecosystem that is present out there. And hence, there are multiple factors. Fourth, and also very important factor, is it gives Shillong and Meghalaya a very positive image in the country, whether we say that, well, there are 17 different institutes, 20 different institutes of national level that are out here, which encourages more of these institutes to come in. And it sends a message of Shillong and Meghalaya being a knowledge hub, a place where a lot of research is happening, and so on and so forth, sir. So while we look at obviously the different impacts on the youth, we should not miss out on the larger impact that these institutes have on the image of the state and also on the overall economic ecosystem that is there in the state, which is also important. So to conclude, I once again thank the honorable members, and yes, sir, as I said, the state government, I myself, I will pursue this matter. Maximum benefit, as I said, should come to our people, and wherever possible, we will push to ensure that our youth get the education opportunities as well as the employment opportunities as per the rules and guidelines that are laid by Government of India. With these few words, I once again thank the honorable member and would resume my seat. Thank you, sir.